How's it going, Comedy Calendar fam? Art Roche. Guys, we're back for another week. This week, I'm solo dolo on the podcast. I don't have a guest. I don't have any co-hosts. So we're going to rip right through it. This past weekend, guys, we had Mojo Brooks over at the Miami Improv. And he absolutely murdered. He ended up having 9 sold-out shows this weekend. 2 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and 3 on Sunday. Big shout out to all the staff at the Miami Improv. Absolutely unbelievable work, from security to the waiters to the people in the back cooking and washing dishes. It took an entire team effort to really make it happen. Mojo Brooks did such a tremendous job selling shows. They added the Sunday show, I believe, Thursday, while shows were still going on. So big shout out. I do want to say to all the people that came, unfortunately, that had Vivid Seats, StubHub, and any of the third-party sellers, guys, I'm sorry you guys got turned away. Big shout out Flip and Sebi in the front for actually getting those people in eventually. Again, we warn you guys here on the podcast, there are no resellers accepted. When you buy the tickets and you get the actual tickets, on the ticket it actually says that no resellers, only buy from MiamiImprov.com. That's one of the reasons we're here on the Comedy Calendar, to let you guys know and warn you guys, let's say, of these kinds of things. So again, a lot of big comedians, a lot of the big performers get bought and scalped like this. So guys, please don't buy from third-party sellers. They will buy tickets. They'll buy 2 tickets and sell to 10 different people, and then 10 people show up. You know, you dressed up, you got out there looking nice with your partner, and then you get turned away at the door. You know, obviously people get embarrassed and they get upset, and they'll take it out on us, which again, it is what it is. But guys, please, beware. And I know there's a lot of ads. I know sometimes these people are really good. They'll put it, basically it looks like it's on the comedian's webpage or their feed. So just be aware of it. But again, this past weekend, Mojo Brooks at the Miami Improv, 9 completely sold out shows. My hat, it's a record breaking weekend as far as I've been at the Improv. 9 completely sold out shows. The late Sunday show, I believe, was the craziest. I don't know the exact count, but you know, the Improv holds normally around 390 to 400 people, and I believe they had over 420 people in there. Security brought tables out. We added different tables. We got people to just like sit in. I mean, we used every trick we have to get people in there. And again, big shout out Mojo Brooks. The big standout for me is a friend of the podcast, Corey Bell, who was emceeing the night. Absolutely murder. She's to me, that I've seen live, one of the greatest comedians I've seen. And off stage, she's so gracious. Off stage, she's so good with us, with the workers at the comedy club. I got to talk to her a little bit outside, and even as fans came up to her, she was really cool with not only taking pictures of them. There was I specifically saw her with 2 young ladies, and they actually she got off stage, went outside to use the phone or something, saw these people, and actually shot content with them for their TikTok right there at the bar next door. So that's the kind of person Corey Bell is. Not only an amazing comedian, but truly a top professional in this game. And I can't wait to have her back on the podcast. Can't wait to see her headlining. We were talking a little bit about her upcoming plans, but I'll wait for her to kind of disclose it to you guys. So Mojo Brooks, Corey Bell, big shout out. The entire Mojo Brooks team, big shout out. We had celebrities this weekend there. Chad Ochocinco was there. Shout out Gelvin. But yeah, a lot of really cool stuff. Obviously, Papa Keith, for example, was there, who's I'll say a regular of the Miami Improv. He definitely comes out to the big shows. So that was a recap of last week, guys. Let's get into this week and some upcoming shows. We're going to start off in Spanish. So, empezando el miércoles 26 de agosto, esta semana, a las 8 p.m. en el Miami Improv, tenemos el próximo show latino en Miami Improv. Yo siempre hablo con el público latino y le digo que les voy a avisar cuando vienen los shows. Entonces, Pablo Zúñiga viene de Miami Improv. Va a estar con nuestro amigo Julio Rodríguez, que ya estuvo aquí una vez en el podcast con nosotros. Y el show de él se llama Me da lo mismo. Yo no conozco a Pablo, pero estoy muy animado para estar ahí en Improv y conocerlo. Como saben, yo soy un gran fan de la comedia latina y conociendo comediantes nuevos siempre es algo que me fascina, porque es como tengo el mundo en comedia inglés, que lo conozco bien, vamos a decir, pero siempre estoy descubriendo en la comunidad latina, en la comedia latina, estrellas y grandes comediantes que vienen con o de un país o de un punto de vista bien especial, bien único. Entonces, este miércoles 26 de agosto, 8 p.m., Miami Improv, Pablo Zúñiga y nuestro amigo Julio Rodríguez. Yo voy a estar ahí en el Improv trabajando. Vengan, saludan. Van a miamiimprov.com y compran los boletos ahora mismo, por favor. Y cuando llegan ahí adelante, los muchachos del Comedy Calendar van a estar ahí para abrazarte y para llevarte dentro del salón de cuarto. Miércoles, no se olviden. Let's kick things off back to English. This Saturday, August 29th, 8 p.m. over at the Bend Liquor Lounge, right by the Bend in the highway on 826. You guys, if you're a fan of the podcast, you guys are familiar with the Bend. You know I love it. So Saturday, August 29th, 8 p.m. over at the Bend, we're going to have the next version of RBL with our friend Mac Lawson. I actually will be on this show. So RBL, we love it. The Bend, we love it. Art Roach, we love it. All three together this Saturday, August 29th, 8 p.m. I will be one of the judges on RBL, on Roast Battle League, and I will be doing a little bit of time, I believe, up front as well. So very, very much looking forward to it. Shout out Mac Lawson for continuously pushing RBL. I got to see RBL at Joke World Fest last week, like in a big production element. So I see where the vision is. And again, Brian Moses, absolute beast. I always liked Roast Battle. Being at Joke World really made me fall in love with RBL. Can't wait to see what comes next. Can't wait to see what they're going to keep doing. Big shout out, Mac Lawson for running it down here in South Florida and for inviting me to be on it this Saturday. So guys, don't miss out. Hit us up. Hit me up. And there are tickets to the show. Hit me up and I'll give you guys a promo code and we'll get you guys in there. But don't miss out. This is a chance to catch the Bend. This is a chance to, see me performing in a roast battle kind of situation. And it's also a chance to catch RBL, which is, it's only going to go up from here, guys. Only going to go up from here. Saturday. I'll see you guys there. Looking a little bit ahead, we have the next iteration of New Faces is going to be Tuesday, September 1st at 8 p.m. over at the Miami Improv. These shows have been every month over month, these shows have been really blowing up. The audience has been coming out strong. We've been, I don't know the exact numbers, but the last one I know was the biggest one I've ever seen. Easily over 200 people were there to watch the show. If you haven't done a New Faces in these recent times, 100% guarantee it's going to be a good crowd. 100% guaranteed Dart Vision will be there to catch really, really good footage of you. And there's no footage better than performing at the Improv with that nice big Improv logo in the background. Not only for clips, but even for your internal confidence as an artist. There really is no better, stage here in Miami. So the next opportunity is September 1st, 8 p.m. Tuesday over at the Miami Improv, New Faces. I can't wait. I'll be there. Sebi will be there. Dart will be there. I'm pretty sure Malcolm McFly, who's become a staple down here, will be there as well. And if you're a comedian, if you haven't signed up, hit me up. We'll assist. And really the Improv is being as lenient as they can be with these shows because they are bringer shows. So you got to bring people out. But because they're getting such a good audience reaction, interaction and attendance, they have been very, very lenient. If you have any questions, if you haven't done it in a while, hit me up and I will help you guys through it. I would love to see New Faces become one of the biggest shows of the month. I would love to see us basically competing to get spots onto that show. But oftentimes it's just people that either lost a fantasy football bet or, are kind of trying it out for the first time, or they're practicing to be key speakers and break, whatever it may be. I think we could, as comedians in South Florida, be way more better represented in these New Faces. It's a great opportunity that the Improv gives us. We're blessed to have a place like that can gather that many people. So guys, if you guys hear me preach about it every month, so I'm not going to keep going, but if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, hit me up. So worth doing. Even at least once a year, it's worth doing as a comedian down here. And then I can't wait. And we have one in Broward as well at the Fort Lauderdale Improv. They have a monthly New Faces. And once West Palm opens up in Wellington, I'm guessing they're going to have one there as well. So as South Florida comedians, that's 3 opportunities you could be basically on the improv stage 3 times a month by just signing up and bringing people out. So I'm looking forward to it. You guys will definitely be seeing me do more and more, especially next year. I have a plan on, I'll be there, basically. I'm not going to, blow my load right now, but definitely something to see. And then the last thing I want to talk about, looking ahead, this is going to be Saturday, September 5th, 4 p.m. over at the Miami Improv. So in September, we're taking the Tardes de Risa show, the Spanish show. Instead, we're going to be converting it. It will be an English show or a Spanglish show, but it's going to be called Stand Up for Colombia. So if you guys haven't heard, or most of you obviously have heard, there was a terrible earthquake in Colombia, and they are still gathering resources. They're still very much coming out of the crisis. There have been a lot of shows and a lot of fundraisings done in Spanish for Colombia. And I want to give a big shout out to Luis Marroquin, who reached out to me about doing something in English. So that's how him and we'll have more details, so I'm not going to misrepresent the organizations, but he came up with Stand Up for Colombia, which will be an English, Spanglish show in English dedicated to the earthquake relief. It will be over at the Miami Improv, 4 p.m., September 5th, Saturday. Cannot wait. I will be there. He will be there, Luis Marroquin, of course. We have a couple of different comedians and talents that he's trying to get together, but I'll wait until I have that officially confirmed. But you guys will see it here on the comedy calendar. But I can't wait to see what we can put together. And obviously, it's for a good cause. Tickets are going to be $35. All proceeds will be going directly to the organizations helping with relief. And it's an opportunity. We had the earthquake in Venezuela. I can't remember exactly how many weeks ago, but let's say 2 months ago now. And it was good to see how much of the community came together to support Venezuela. And now, obviously, with Colombia happening, a month later, it's just terrible to see that 2 neighboring countries going through so much grief. So anything we can do up here, and especially as comedians, as artists, I mean, really, it's the least I could do is put together a show and do a little bit of comedy to raise funds for the people in Colombia. So I'm honored to do it. Thank you, Luis, for reaching out and making this possible. Thank you, Miami Improv, for allowing us to do this. And I will have the Eventbrite. We have it already. I'll tag it on the clip, the Eventbrite, so you guys can buy tickets ahead of time. We will be selling tickets at the door as well. We will have some fundraising opportunities there at the event. And the goal is that, whatever we are able in time and in money, whatever we are able to give right now is the biggest help that it will, it makes the biggest impact that it could possibly make. So very thankful again for the Improv and Luis for allowing me to be involved in this. And I cannot look forward to a show more because I will be directly running that show. So you guys know how much I love to run a show. I mean, for the calendar aspect of it, that's basically it. We have there's a couple more shows that are going to be coming up and being added, but the biggest thank you I want to give before I close this out is just to all the new Comedy Calendar family members that we made this weekend, all the people that we met. Truly, it's been it's been a stressful time, but getting to meet, getting to help, and to be involved in this community, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to everyone here on the podcast. We want to see South Florida comedy, South Florida artistry really grow as much as possible, and so that we can have a career in this, and not a career from doing anything other than bringing value to you guys, to the consumer of art in South Florida. South Florida is one of the greatest cities in the world, and oftentimes I feel like even as Miamians, even as South Floridians, we don't often represent ourselves in the best way because it's not really it's not easy, right? So that's part of the goal with the podcast, is to bring people together, to create a resource. We have a website that's coming out. We're still working on. I've just been going crazy. We have some big events planned coming up. Specifically, I think I already mentioned it. We're going to be having a Turk Basil pre-party Thursday before Turk Basil starts that I'll be running. So A lot of good stuff coming up. And guys, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for all the positive feedback. Keep laughing.